What's going on YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys the rental code of the Staraptor team. Some of y'all been asking for the updated version where I've added Scarlet to the team, taken Arcanine off the team. And so here the team is with the rental code featuring the Scarlet. It's a very interesting team. Scarlet does add a dimension to this team that makes this team more offensive, where the Arcanine is definitely more of a defensive tool, so Scarlet is a more offensive option. But yeah, the team functions very well with both, basically, but Scarlet is probably more fun because it is a newer Pokemon. Anyway, here's the rental code. You guys put this rental code in your game and have some fun with Staraptor. Anyway, guys, let's get into today's battles. Alright, our first opponent rocking out with Dragapult, Go, Annihilate, Sableye, Mimikyu, and Houndstone. Looking like a mono ghost team. Very interesting. So Scarlet obviously needs to be coming to this matchup, right? I mean, why not? Those Shadow Sneaks could be doing some huge damage. I think Murkrow's a great Pokemon in this matchup too. We can go Murkrow. I'll go Murkrow Staraptor, really, and we could start doing some huge damage. Yeah, now the Go though is something that I'm kind of worried about. We could go Hydreigon. We could go Hydreigon to check it though. I don't hate that. Murkrow Hydreigon, just to see what they want to bring. I think Magnezone's fantastic here. And really, Staraptor's good. So Scarlet is good. So Scarlet is a double-edged sword, though. He can be good, and he can also be really bad in this matchup. Why I can almost guarantee that Staraptor is going to be probably really, really good. So let's do that. Because Staraptor being flying normal, we could switch in on a ghost move and actually take their attacks very, very well. Staraptor is usually a lead Pokemon, but in this instance, Staraptor is not too bad as a back Pokemon, just to clean up games. Annihilate and Go. Okay, yeah, I don't hate this because basically this gives me free Tailwind. Turn 1 free Tailwind. Hey, I'll take that, and then I could follow up maybe with a Dark Pulse into the Go. Now we can be expecting maybe a Drain Punch or something. I think the best option though is to go for Protect, because Drain Punch, we want to go ahead and see if we can foul play the Annihilate the next turn once we get Tailwind up, and then that can also allow me to. This gives me a Scout. Is this Water, Steel? I mean, what's going on with this? It is Steel Terra. This gives me some scouting grounds. If he wants to go for Make It Rain, go for Make It Rain. But yeah, we're protecting the Hydreigon this turn. Expecting the Drain Punch. And then we're still going for that Tailwind. Able to pull off the Tailwind is going to be nice. Final Gambit into the Hydreigon. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Thunderbolt coming out. Picks up the Murkrow. Hold on. So I was hoping for some foul play action against that Annihilate. Now we can go into Magnezone. Is that the right call? I think Staraptor is the better call here. Yeah, Staraptor definitely is. Now we want to tear the Staraptor into the Steel type. Go for the Brave Bird into the Annihilate slot. Go ahead, take that out. We don't want to deal with that at all. And for the Hydreigon, we could go for probably a Draco Meteor, right? Is that... No. Yeah, no, the right play is actually Dark Pulse. Yeah, Dark Pulse, but this has a chance to flinch. This also has a small chance to get a critical hit because we are Scope Lens. Our eventual goal is to try and set up a focus energy, but in this board position, I don't necessarily think that's the best thing for us to do just yet. Sableye coming out. So Sableye is kind of an interesting pick. I mean, we're going to be probably... Staraptor might just be able to one-shot it, though. Let's be completely honest. Let's see, though. Come on. Come on, Staraptor. No, wow. Sableye is a little bit bulky. Dark Pulse does come out. Can we get the flinch? Nope, we cannot. As a T-Boat does come out, but we live on 4 HP, but unfortunately we are paralyzed. Wait a minute, that's not good. Alright, I can almost expect a quash, but you can't quash Hydreigon because you are a prankster. So if you quash, let's say Staraptor, you're still not gaining too much ground, because I'm still going to be able to KO your Golden Go with the Hydreigon. So, let's see. So yeah, we, I don't hate the Brave Bird option. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to play that too, that's good. You probably foul play into the Staraptor slot. But Staraptor still might be able to outspeed because we are Choice Scarf. Let's see. Yes, fantastic. Let Staraptor go down by taking out a Sableye. So I told you guys Staraptor will be doing something. May not be full on what we necessarily wanted it to do. We wanted it to probably stick around longer than what it actually did. But you know, I mean, sometimes you just take what you get. Sometimes Magnezone's here though. Magnezone. Last time we used this team, Magnezone was the MVP of the video. So right now, I mean, Thunderbolt does not look too bad. We can guarantee to outspeed Thunderbolt into that slot. And I don't hate just dropping a Draco Meteor. See if we can pull this off against this. Annihilate. See if we can try and take him out. Double protect from the Golden Go, but it does not get it. And now we can drop a Draco Meteor, which does not pick up a KO. But Thunderbolt will pick up the KO onto the Golden Go. And then the Annihilate, what do you do? Drain Punch? These are two Pokemon that you really want to Drain Punch. Close combat into the Magnezone, and it does take it out. No, 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 no. So it's Hydreigon versus the final two, right? Annihilate and Dragapult. That's two Pokemon I really do not want to see in this situation. Two Pokemon in the final game, or in the back, that I do not care to see. Both of them threaten the KO, by the way. Oh man. Okay, so let's go like this. Close combat comes out. That KOs me. Yep. Nothing I could have done. GG for game number 1. Unfortunately, we take an L. I hate to take that L. That L don't look good. No, 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 no. Alright, game number 2. We're going up against, looks like Austin? Is that how you spell Austin, though? I think it's close. I think Austin has an I instead of an E, but definitely with different language and stuff, things can change and mess around. So yeah, I mean, this is probably a version of Austin. Anyway, for Rigorath is definitely coming in this game. Our opponent's going to be trying to set up Trick Room, and this is what this team is meant to do, right? Being a full-on anti-Trick Room team. So we're definitely going to be trying to pull that off in game number 2. For Rigorath, and I don't hate the Staraptor just to say, hey, I'm dealing some massive damage. I also don't hate the Magnezone because there's a huge chance that they're going to be leading that Grimmsnarl. Actually, I do like the Magnezone a little bit better as a lead in this game. In the back, though, yeah, I mean, Salute and Hydreigon just kind of hanging out in the back. I think those are fine. Those are fine options. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so Farigiraf and Toedscruel versus our own Farigiraf and Magnezone. I mean, definitely an Imprison. Just to stop the Trick Room. And then I don't necessarily just hate going for a Thunderbolt. What's their Farigiraf? Their Farigiraf really isn't that threatening. I'd much rather go for Flash Cannon into the Toedscruel. I'm not too worried about the damage just yet. Oh wow, that did nothing though. As the Imprison does come out, so no Trick Room for y'all. Let's see, did we catch him? We did catch there for Farigiraf, going for a move. But then the Toedscruel still goes for the sleep, so that's always fun. And whatever Magnezone, it doesn't really matter. Basically, I'm just seeing if we can get as much damage as possible onto this Toedscruel, because this thing's going to become a pain in the butt, just because it's super bulky, apparently, according, at least to this board position. Magnezone is still fast asleep, which obviously it would have been this turn. Knockoff comes off, knocks off our Citrus Berry, which we did change from Focus Sash to Citrus Berry within the 2 videos. Critical hit though on the Toedscruel. We like to see that. I do like to see that. Now the thing is, I really need Magnezone to wake up here. Sidekick into the Toedscruel. Let's go for Flash Cannon into the Palisand and see if we can wake up Magnezone. Magnezone really needs to be waking up here. Like, this was the wrong time. If there was a right and wrong time to go to sleep, Magnezone right now is the wrong time to be asleep. Right time is if I had, you know, like an amazing Pokemon like Torkoal or something, and he's just gonna KO everything with Eruption. Yeah, you can go to sleep then, you know. But no, you can't go to sleep right now. That's just not the right time. Toedscruel does protect, and so blocks our Psychic. Earth Power comes out. I'm shocked that you didn't target the Magnezone. That means you really want that Trick Room. There's a good chance now, though, that we can wake up our Magnezone. I think we gotta try and take out the Toedscruel. We double into the Toedscruel. See if we can take it out. Flash Cannon does come out. Almost picks up the KO. As the knockoff comes off to knock out the Farigiraf, what is the Palisand want to do? Probably an Earth Power, right? A Shadow Ball? Yo, that's a misplay. That's a misplay. You have Earth Power. Unless you was predicting the switch. There's no reason for that play. I think Hydreigon comes out here now. Hydreigon definitely threatens this board. We go for Focus Energy, and we go for Flash Cannon into the Toedscruel. Let's go. This basically, we're able to knock out the Toedscruel. We're getting our Hydreigon set up, and the Palisand's really not going to be able to do anything to stop it. Unless this is some type of Fairy Terra on the Palisand. He has Terra Blast. Grass Terra? Not it, Chief. Not it. That is not how you stop this Hydreigon, I'll tell you what. Protect, that's fine. Protect is fine. That means you're not doing anything. You're not trying to put me to sleep. So we're fine there. We get our Focus Energy off. And what is this Palisand wanting to do? Let's see. What you want to do? Shadow Ball. Sorry, Chief, but that's not it. Holy cow. You know what? Change your mind. That critical hit makes things a lot different. Not really, though. Now we Terra Dark. Palisand. Flash Cannon. Toedscruel. We should be able to pick up both of these KOs. The one I'm concerned about is actually the Palisand. Is it bulky enough to actually survive? Is there a chance that it has Focus Sash? You know, even if, right? Like, there's not too much it can do to a Hydreigon. Rage Powder does come out, so that's a good play. That is a very good play, because that just makes the Hydreigon have to target the Toad School, where it's sitting at 1 HP. So it saves the Palisand there. We can still go for a pretty decent Flash Cannon. Critical hit right back on that Palisand, though. We ain't messing around. But this Shadow Ball will, unfortunately, pick up the KO. Unfortunately, does pick up the KO into our Magnezone. Now we have to go into Ceruledge. I think now, though, since he turned himself into a grass type, Ceruledge really ain't too afraid of that. And then they had their own Farigiraf. Farigiraf really would fall to this, right? Let's see. Let's see what happens. We're going to go Dark Pulse into there for Farigiraf and see if we can actually just one-shot it. It can be Focus Sash. But, I mean, everything can be Focus Sashed, right? But yeah, there it is. We one-shot the Farigiraf. Critical hit. It's a guaranteed critical hit, by the way. And now we go for Bitter Blade into the Palisand. Yep, there it is. There's the KO. And now they're down to one Pokemon. Their whole strategy, according to how I've read their team, was to try and set up Trick Room. But we stopped them. You know, they couldn't get the Trick Room set up. Wug Trio. Shiny Wug Trio. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to just go for Dark Pulse again. And, I don't hate the Shadow Sneak play. Just a great potential Focus Sash if it happens to have it. That broke a lot of Focus Sash. Let's just say that. And Hydreigon. Triple Dive. So Ceruledge does dodge it. As now we're getting the Dark Pulse off. That's game. That is game. Awesome. Good job, Hydreigon. Let's go. Crit Hydreigon. Once set up and is in a good spot, it's so hard. It's so hard to beat. Especially if you add some offensive threats right beside them. Then they just don't know what to target. That's all that is. Super fun though. Let's go into the third and final game and see if we can get at least 2-1. Let's see. Can we get 2-1? Alright, our third and final opponent. Yo, what's the Cyclizar doing? This looks like a good Trick Room team until you see Cyclizar, and then you're just like, what's it doing? Like, is there a speed mode on this team I just don't see? No, everything on their team is Trick Room. For Farigiraf, if there's a chance that they leave King Gambit, how do I stop that? Really and truthfully? Ceruledge. Ceruledge stops King Gambit. There's a chance too that they lead Armor Rouge, but I think we're okay like this. We can go Hydreigon. Hydreigon's gonna be fantastic, I believe, in the back. And we gotta play like if we deny them Trick Room, who's really good as well in the back. I mean, Staraptor is actually halfway decent because it does a lot of damage to the Sylveon. Does a lot of damage to even Torkoal, so I mean, I don't hate that. It's not necessarily threatened by any super effective attacks like Magnezone would be, because I mean, we can't guarantee the KO onto a Torkoal with our Magnezone, even though Magnezone is pretty good here too. But I mean, we can might be able to take a Heat Wave with Staraptor unlike we can with Magnezone. Anyway, what is Cyclizar wanting to do right beside Indeedee? Now with Indeedee, there's a good chance that it has Trick Room, so we actually have to go for Imprison first. And I'm curious to see what this combo wants to do. I'm just going to kind of sit back, dance with some swords, and see what we can do here. Indeed, he actually goes for Protect. Here comes a Shed Tail. Are you Shed Tailing into Torkoal by chance? By any chance, is this a Shed Tail into Torkoal? Because if that's the case, that's not a half bad strategy. Like, it's not the worst strategy I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Armor Rouge. That's not bad either. I mean, that's still not that bad of a strategy. Because now I'm forced this next turn to basically... I mean, I cannot actually... Wow, that's actually a fantastic play on our opponent's part. Because the Psychic Terrain makes it where I can't go for the Shadow Sneak. Yo, that's actually really, really interesting. Yeah, I'm forced to go Bitter Blade here. And there's not much I can do, actually. Like, low-key, that's an insane combination. Like, yeah, we take out the Indeedee, but it's still insane. For Farigiraf can go for the Degleam. I'm expecting... you can't be going for Trick Room. I got the Imprison set. Expanding Force. So Luledge goes down, which really kind of stinks a little bit. Critical hit me though, but yeah. Farigiraf is eating his citrus berry. Let's see. We can go into Hydreigon. Hydreigon's not too scared of a well-positioned Armor Rouge, in my opinion. Cyclozar. Let's see, Hydreigon does come back out. Cyclozar. I don't necessarily think a Terra into the Fairy, go for the Degleam is a bad play. That does get rid of our Psychic though, so therefore that... Yeah, no, that's not the best play then, because we want to try and live that Expending Force. If he goes for it. He may not go for it though, that's another thing. So if he goes for Armor Cannon, this is the best play, and then we go for Focus Energy. Let's see. This is the play I'm going for. Basically, there's a good chance that he's not going to Expanding Force here, just due to there being a Psychic type and a Dark type on the field. So I'm thinking maybe he might go for Armor Cannon, and if that's the case, we go into the Fairy, right? The Fairy Terra on our Farigiraf, which then will allow us to hopefully live an Armor Cannon. It may not, though. Yeah, because I'm looking at it opposite of what actually it should be. But either or, though, we should be able to hit relatively hard. Double Substitute, though, on the field is kind of nutty. This also just power boosts our Dazzling Gleam, though, so this kind of helps us out just a tad bit, too. Breaking both the substitutes. Armor Rouge is broken. Did we break the Sylveons as well? No, we did not. We did survive, though, the Dark Post. Fantastic, actually. So, yeah, we Degleam. Really and truthfully, I do not want Hydreigon to take a Hyper Voice. I really don't want to see that happen. Don't really have any great options, though. I can Protect, but that just... it's not going to help overall. I think we still Protect this turn just in case if Armor Rouge does Protect. Let's see, does he Protect? Hyper Voice, nope. No Protect from the Armor Rouge. As for Rigoraph does go down. It's not the worst, right? Is it? As he probably, sets up Trick Room? He can't probably set Trick Room up though until for Rigoraph went down. So yeah, Energy Ball. But this next turn, he can definitely try and click Trick Room. He actually don't have Armor Cannon, which is... Or maybe he just don't want to go for it. I don't know. But Brave Bird... Into the Sylveon, we Dark Pulse into the Armor Rouge. I really don't like this play, but the Substitute and the Sylveon is just bulky enough to where we did not break it with the Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam, which is actually insane. You gotta keep in mind, it's not a normal Substitute though. Yeah, it's a half HP from a Cyclozar Substitute. So that's a problem. Moonblast does come out into Hydreigon. And that's the problem of not being a Steel Hydreigon. If we were still Hydreigon, I think we might be alright. Because then that would have given me a different Terra than the Rigoraph to go for. But Cyclozar coming back out. Let's see. I mean, we're locked into Brave Bird. But who do we target? I think we target Sylveon and see if we can pick up this KO. I don't necessarily see Cyclozar threatening too much damage as long as we pick up the KO onto the Sylveon. Let's go. Let's go. Because how I trained my Cyclozar was max HP, max speed, so I could definitely get those Shed Tails off. Ironhead comes out. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. It just does not pack the power that it needs. Staraptor coming in clutch. Can we pick up this KO? Like I said though, max HP is what I run on mine. But we do. We pick up the KO. Staraptor, you're amazing. Let's go. Let's go. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you guys use Staraptor. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, this is Wi-Fi Merman signing out. Peace.